Steve. I feel like I say this at the end of every round in this cup, but you don't like to do it the easy way.
I'll go back to what I said Saturday. I'd love to do it the easy way. What we asked them to do was to start well, and I thought we started with some of the best football I've seen since I've been here. Some of the interplay, some of the opportunities we created, the speed of play. It was all excellent. We got two very well deserved goals. Arguably could have nicked 3 or 4 in the first half. I know they had the odd chance, but you've got a team in the quarter-final of the cup. They're gonna have the odd chance, and they're gonna have a spell in the game. Obviously, the disappointing thing for me was that when they had the spell in the second half, we looked like we panicked, and we looked like we started making bad decisions with the ball. We didn't turn them when we had a chance to, because we still wanted to play, and sometimes you've got to know when you can play and when you have to just get up the pitch and regroup. We did that better near the end, and obviously we let them back into the game, which was disappointing. But ultimately, it's a cup competition, and again we've showed our grit, we've showed our determination, and I never say die attitude. We've nicked a win, but as you said before, it should have been a lot more comfortable than that.
You've equalled already Gateshead's best ever trophy performance, semi-final. It hasn't been done the easy way either. You've had to fight for it, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had tough draws. We've through teams from our league. There still might be another team in our league to get through before we can relax and hopefully think about Wembley. But there's a hell of a lot of hard work to be done. I know their game was cancelled tonight. It might give me a chance to go and watch the next game of theirs. But yeah, it's been a long hard journey from the start of the campaign against Chelmsford. But winning trophies isn't easy. Anybody will tell you that, and we want to win a trophy desperately. And I said to the lads there, if we can put a performance together over 90 minutes the way we played for most of the first half, 2 trips to Wembley's not out of the question.
As I say, it's best ever trophy run. I guess that doesn't matter much to you. You want to go that step further.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, nobody remembers semi-finalists. I've come here to be very ambitious. I've come here to try and be successful, and that means trophies. I was unlucky in my career, or not unlucky as it may be, because obviously we failed at the final hurdle in FA Cup finals and league campaigns. So to have my first management job and a chance to win the trophy is tremendous for me, and it's tremendous for everybody in that dressing room. It's something that you remember for the rest of your life. But as I said before, we'll look at the game again. We'll look at why we did the things we did in the second half, and we'll polish up on it. And we've got some very important league games coming up, and a great chance to climb the table as well. And I've told them, put that to bed now. Let's get some points on the table in the league and see where that takes us.
It's 2 more goals from Danny Johnson and another from Richard Pennicourt. You must be happy with their sort of attacking contributions.
Yeah, Danny looked confident. He looked like the player that we knew he was. I said last week that hopefully that'll kickstart Danny into having a really, really strong finish to the season. And then obviously that's 4 goals in 2 games, or not even 2 games, a game in 20 minutes. So that's what he's capable of. And I thought he curled one into the bottom corner for his hat-trick. I thought he'd bend one into the top corner when he had a chance. But he gets chances, and when he plays very well without the ball, like he did tonight for long spells, he'll be in the team.
Was there a period at 2-2 where you thought the result was in doubt and it would go to extra time, or you might lose it? I think the lads, when they've got to understand that when they have spells where they're not playing great, they need to be sort of mentally strong enough to just regroup, get back to basics, do things well. But there was a lot of rash decisions when we weren't. But that comes with experience. There's young lads out there. There's lads that have never played in quarterfinals before. It's a big ask. It's a lot of expectation for them. They know Wembley's so close they can almost touch it, but it's still and it does threaten the nerves a little bit. So my job and the coach's job is to educate them in that, and hopefully they'll get better and better. It's been a big night for the club. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, just on a personal note, I've got a very dear family member of mine that's been critically ill this week, so I just want to say that was for you, Gel.